Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We're last seen somewhere. The last place you saw us was Belfast.
If you didn't see our last video, why not go on our channel and check it out?
And don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Today, we're exploring Northern Ireland a little bit further, and we're on the absolutely stunning Causeway coastal route. It is beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, so come join us today as we explore Northern Ireland.
Yeah, come on.
So we've just arrived at Dunluce Castle. It dates back to the 1500s, doesn't it?
That's when they found the earliest remains, yeah.
And this whole area used to be a thriving area at one time, didn't it?
Yeah, it was connected to a sort of thriving town, and the structure itself it looked really grand.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's right on the edge of the cliff as well, isn't it?
Oh, I wouldn't like to live there.
No, it really is on the edge of the cliff.
I think some of it's fallen in over the years.
Over the years, yeah, definitely.
And in 1588, one of the Spanish Armada ships crashed on rocks nearby, didn't it?
Yeah, and they took the cannons off it, didn't they, and put it in the
Put it in
gatehouse.
the gatehouse, yeah, and sold the cargoes.
Yeah, because the castle needed refurbishment apparently, and
Yeah.
they took all the cargo off and sold it to do the castle back up.
Is there also a Game of Thrones location?
It is, yeah, it's the Irerlands.
Is that what?
Yeah,
It's
where
Greyjoy's.
Theon Greyjoy
That's
came
right,
from.
yeah.
Yeah.
So quite interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's a lovely place.
Getting quite busy now.
Yeah, getting very busy.
But it's good to see. I mean, it is only ruins, but it's just a lovely area.
It is. The drive round this area is just unbelievably beautiful. It really is.
Stunning.
Yeah, we're really enjoying the Causeway route, aren't we?
Really nice.
Really nice.
Let's see where we go next.
The next stop on our drive along the Causeway is Portrush.
Yeah, it's a really pretty little seaside town on the Northern Ireland coastline.
It is absolutely gorgeous,
It's
isn't it?
really, really pretty, yeah. And in the early 20th century, it was the most popular tourist destination in the whole of Northern Ireland. But I think sort of, times change and people go on holiday abroad and that, I think it sort of went into decline a bit. But nowadays,
It's really busy.
everybody's come back.
It took us ages to find somewhere to park, didn't it?
Yeah, it's really popular here again, so it's really nice.
It is. It's got a lovely harbour.
Yeah, it's got a pretty harbour and a nice sun fair.
Yeah, well, it's Barra's theme park, isn't it? It's the only theme park in Northern Ireland.
That's right, that's what it said, yeah. And it's meant to have a nightclub complex here as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's known for its nightlife, which
Yeah.
you wouldn't think of this sleepy little
No.
seaside town at all.
It's also very popular with golf course.
Yeah, it's got a lot of golf courses, and we drove past loads on the way
Yeah.
here.
But it's a lovely place.
It is, it reminds me of Brixton.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Brixton, Torquay, yeah, really nice.
It's nice.
So we just stopped for a drink during our Causeway coastal route tour.
I am absolutely loving it. It is so beautiful, it really is.
Yeah, stunning scenery, isn't it?
It is fantastic.
But we've stopped in Bushmills, which is the nearest village to the Giants Causeway.
Yeah, it's just up the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's only a couple of miles.
And we've stopped in Bush House, I think the pub's called.
Yeah, it is.
Matthew's having a Guinness.
I am. I have my first Guinness in Ireland. It's absolutely delicious. I haven't had a Guinness for absolutely years. I'm not usually a big fan of it, but it tastes fantastic over here.
You've got a nice Guinness,
I
haven't
did.
you?
Dorinda don't like Guinness at all, so you're not having one, are you?
No, I've got a heart though.
Yeah,
so
yeah, you keep
no,
it with the Irish
no,
tradition.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to finish our drinks and then we're going to head to Giants Causeway.
Yeah. we've braved the wind and the rain, and we've made our way to Giants Causeway.
Yeah, it's a set of rock formations right on the Northern Ireland coastline, and it is really cool to see. It's really fabulous.
It is. It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a beautiful place. It really is.
And it's a series of sort of hexagonal shaped rocks that all sort of come out of the sea at different heights, and it was made by volcanic activity.
And they really are hexagonal in shape, a lot of them as well. It's fascinating that they come out of the ground in that formation. It's beautiful.
It's like a lot of stepping stones, isn't it?
It is. And some of them are massive. The ones behind us are so tall.
Really tall, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so you're going to get a lot of people here, which there is today, quite a lot.
Because we're here, it's 3 p.m. and we looked online and they said this was the quiet period, but it's still very busy, isn't it?
But it is good to see it. It's brilliant. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of people
absolutely
here.
Brilliant to see. And there's a legend that goes with the way it was made, and apparently a giant called Filmora built the causeway, and it went all the way to Scotland. And the giant from Scotland came all the way across to fight Filmora, but Filmora had made his wife dress him up as a baby. So when the giant from Scotland got here and saw that was the size of a baby, he panicked and ran all the way home again, and then smashed the causeway up. But it's a fantastic place, it really is, isn't it?
It's brilliant, yeah.
It really is worth the visit.
Good to see. And if you do come here, it is the middle of August at the moment, and it's really cold.
Yeah.
Hence the jacket and the jumper, so wrap up warm.
Yeah.
So we're just walking back now from the Giants Causeway, and just be aware that it's a very, very steep walk back.
It's a long walk back, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's all right going, because obviously you're watching the view and you're walking down the hill.
Yeah. It was a lot more fun going down the hill, I've got to be honest.
But going back up, it's lots of sort of bendy, windy hills, so yeah.
I thought there was a bus that brought people down here and took them back up, but I haven't seen one,
seen it, have we? So
perhaps I'm wrong, I don't know.
If there is, it obviously doesn't run that frequently.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit of a trot.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a walk up the hill. Still lovely views, but they're not quite as enjoyable going back.
So this is our last location on our Causeway road trip.
It is our last one.
Yep. And we've come to the dark hedges.
They're absolutely fantastic to walk through, really eerie and spooky.
Yeah, it's an avenue of beech trees, and they're sort of all gnarled and bent over the road, so it creates a really sort of atmospheric tunnel through them.
They're incredibly famous for being a location from Game of Thrones, aren't they?
Yeah, King's Road, isn't it?
Yeah,
in
it was
Game
King's
of
Road.
Thrones, which is obviously why everybody comes there to look at them.
But Dorinda found a really spooky story to go with it as well.
Yeah, there's a legend, I'm sure it is, I don't know, that a ghost called the Grey Lady comes out and she sort of flits in between the trees, and also on Halloween she's meant to be joined by the spirits that have come from a nearby abandoned graveyard, so ooh.
And it's a really spooky story for a very spooky road too,
Yeah.
It really is.
But it's a real weird place. We're all sort of gnarled and...
Yeah, quite haunting. I wouldn't like to walk through it in dark, I've got to be honest.
No.
It's not a place to come at night for me. I don't think I'd enjoy it.
No, but this road's actually closed now to traffic. It never used to be, but it is now. And you can park across the road, even though some people don't know that and they still come on the road.
There's still been people driving up and down it. And I read online it's a massive fine if you get caught doing it as well.
Well, there's signs everywhere as well, isn't there? So.
So that finishes our trip along the Causeway coastal route.
We've had a really, really full-on day.
Yeah, it's been full on today.
We've been through wind, rain.
Yeah.
I feel really bedraggled. In fact, I feel like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards, I will say.
Hey, a dark hedge backwards.
Oh, yeah, all right. But it was absolutely gorgeous. The scenery was stunning. It was beautiful.
It has been lovely. I mean, I've really enjoyed driving around today. I really have. It's been a beautiful drive.
Northern Ireland is so pretty. Really is.
It is. We're last seen somewhere. The last place you saw us was on the Causeway coastal route.
And we're still in Northern Ireland, so why not watch our next video to find out where we go next?
Yeah.